I have this Ford Ranger Raptor from 2023 that I'm selling for 14 million Kenyan shillings. And then I have this Porsche Cayyene that I'm selling for 6.8 million Kenyan shillings. So amongst these two cars, which would you rather have? So let me give you guys a quick walk around of this Raptor. I'll do another video of this Porsche Cayyene, and then let me just show you today for what this Raptor offers for 14 million Kenyan shillings. First of all, the brake lights, they look quite nice. They have this car effect. It has this car 3D effect, and one thing I'm noticing here is it has your blind spot radar sensors over there. You have parking sensors at the back, and this part is metal, but this upper part is plastic. You have that Ranger embossed over there and Raptor over here, as well as one Raptor on the side. It has a very massive exhaust, and this is because this car comes with a 3-liter twin turbo EcoBoost engine from Ford. That engine makes around 420 horsepower and around 583 newton meters of torque, which is a lot in as much as the car is huge. In terms of the space that you get, your cabbage space. Now for this car, we wouldn't call it cabbage space, we'd call it payload. And it has a lot of it. So you see all of this. You can open this as well, and this is actually one of the only parts of this car that feels a little bit old, because you have to open it using this key, but the rest of it still feels quite nice. And this is because this is actually aftermarket. If you'd like to install this, you can get it from factory as well, but you can also get it aftermarket. It's just to keep your stuff safe. You have that Ford emblem over there, this very nice looking bumper with your tow hitch over there, very huge exhaust. Of course, you have size 17-inch rims, which are very nice. And just for comparison, these are 17-inch rims, but the tires are quite huge. These ones are 20-inch rims, but the tires are small. These are low profile, but this one's a high profile. And one thing you can use to tell, look at the tread. This is meant for off-roading, while this one is meant for on-roading. Now, the fender flares, quite huge. Compare this to just this. Off-road performance. In terms of practicality, the rear space is quite huge. So, look at all the legroom I get. Not too much though, but this seat has been pushed back a lot. This here is all the headroom I get. Now, as I was saying, this seat has been pushed back a little bit too much. Even I feel like it's a little bit further back than I need it to be. You have vents over there. The seats are leather, but they have this fabric effect. You have some storage behind the seats on the door bins as well. You have these two cup holders over here, as well as this very nice armrest. This is what serves as both the cup holders and your armrest, which is a challenge because I feel like when you have the cups there, you won't be able to use it as your armrest, but you can use this for your cup holders. And one really cool thing about this door, this is how you open it. So this is how you open the door. In terms of the front, and arguably one of the best places in the car, before I forget, this car comes with keyless entry. It also have blind spot monitoring, so very cool features. It has electronic seats, so you can control them using that. It has memory seats as well. You have this very nice fabric continuing at the back, so it's Alcantara as well as leather. The steering wheel, quite nice looking. It has that red why am I getting confused? It has that red center part over there that looks quite nice. And one thing I've noticed is this car has a lot of red accents. So red here, red on the seats, red on the vents, red on the seats as well. So just a lot of red stitching. I guess that is because this is meant to be a performance car. One other cool thing, you get a lot of auxiliary switches. This is because people know whoever is buying this car will need to add a lot of stuff. You have your sunglass holder over there. You have your rear view mirror. You have this very nice and huge screen. And as I said, this car comes with a 3-liter V6 engine. Just hear this. The car has done only 18,000 kilometers, which is quite low for this kind of car. You get paddle shifters because this car comes with a 10-speed automatic box. You have this very huge screen, and it is quite responsive, and it actually tells you where you are. So for example, this car right now can literally tell me where I am. So I'm in Nairobi, I'm in Agwings Kodhek Road. I mean, a lot of these screens usually come, but they don't usually tell you that much information. You have your wireless charging over there. You have these two cup holders. You have this centerpiece over here for your gear lever. And then you have your electronic parking brake. You have your off-road modes. So things like, no, these are not actually off-road modes. This is the only off-road mode. The rest of these are just assistance. So like auto stop start, traction control, and then parking assist. You have these modes over here. So you have two-wheel high, 4-wheel high, 4-wheel auto, and then 4-wheel low. You have this drive modes which you change using this. So let me first remove that center part, and then I can show you. So when I switch that, you see it takes me to normal, sport. Let me bring you closer. Normal, sport, slippery, mud and ruts, sand, baja, and then rock crawl. Those are all the modes that you get. And when I switch between like 4 high and then 2-wheel high, you see down there, it tells you which mode you're in. So those are just some of the options. But then another thing is the different modes that you use determines what the car will choose for itself. So a very nice screen, and as you can see, it comes with a 360-degree view camera, which is quite nice. It has, I don't know if I've talked about this, but it has a wireless charging pad over there. You have more storage down here, and then you have a very nicely sized glove box, as well as very nicely sized door bins, a lot of controls on your steering wheel. On this other side, controls for your headlights. It's a push to start. I don't think you'd expect any less from this generation of car. To the front, and where I'd like to show you the engine. So one thing is, because this is an American car, you open the bonnet from this other side, and that is because American cars are generally left-hand drive. So the bonnet, first of all, let's talk about the front fascia of this car. Those headlights look quite nice. You have those DRLs over there, and then you have down here this very nice looking fog light. You have parking sensors. The wheels, this is perfect fitment for me. You have this cabulba over here, except for the fact that this is the only metal part. This is all plastic. You have the engine inside here, the 3-liter EcoBoost. Wait, this feels kind of weird because I'm sure there's meant to be a cover somewhere here. But anyway, this is your engine bay. Quite a huge engine. This car used to come with a V8, and that is why you see it has a lot more space if you'd like to come with if you'd like to get a V8, although in this generation they don't come with a V8. But so the Ford Ranger Raptor, would you buy this for that price? Compare that to this.